Good afternoon, everyone. New video today. It is going to be about the new Exodus 90 Rosary. Exodus 90 is a program, a 90-day exercise. People like to do this the 90 days before Easter. It's a spiritual boot camp. I love it. I have other videos that I have talked about it with. So it's been a big impact in my life, especially when it comes to prayer, asceticism, and fraternity. I have kept very close friendships with my friends, my fraternity that I came up with, and I still continue to fast on Wednesdays and Fridays most of the time. It really does make you learn in that program of what we should be doing as Catholic men. So the Rosary, when I saw it online, I was expecting it to be like my rugged rosary here. This is a big guy right there. It's big. I actually have to wear this on a little belt holder that they have because this does not fit in a regular sized rosary pouch. So I've been praying with this rosary for over 3 years now. This is my daily rosary that I like to pray with, and I carry it with me everywhere. I have not gone through a metal detector yet with it, so that's good, and it's held up really, really well. I've basically really come to like metal beads on rosaries because they don't break, they don't chip, they're fantastic if you're a regular rosary prayer. So I thought it was fantastic when I saw that Rugged Rosaries came out with, not Rugged Rosaries, Exodus came out with their own rosary, the Exodus 90 themed rosary. Now, they partnered up with Bishop Sheen Rosaries, and I saw the picture and I said, you know what, I'm gonna get that. I mean, I pray with a metal rosary every day, but I want to get this, and I like to have what's called, somebody mentioned this in a comment on one of my videos that I really liked it. He says he prays with different rosaries during the course of the year, and he called it his Batman utility belt. So I like to have a different rosary now for different times of the year as well. So I decided to get this rosary specifically so that I can pray it when I do Exodus 90, the 90 days. It'll always remind me to be praying for my fraternity and to grow in my faith. So it comes in this nice little bag right here, has the Exodus logo on it, and on the back part we have Calvary. You see the 3 crosses up there on the hill on Golgotha, which is pretty nice. So I'm going to say, when I initially opened this, I was very disappointed. I'm not going to lie about that. But the reason why I was disappointed was because I was used to this rosary. Big, clunky rosary. And this is what I was expecting. I was expecting one this size because I'm so used to it. And then I pulled this out. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but this is a much smaller rosary than a rugged rosary. And it took me a couple of minutes to kind of just process it because I didn't expect it, but it is actually a very nice rosary. One of the things that was sticking out to it is that orange paracord color. The orange, for some reason, Exodus is obsessed with the color orange. Their logo is in orange. A lot of their shirts are in orange. Their paracord rosary is in orange. If you buy the book, it's orange. I don't know what the orange is all about, but it looks actually really nice. I'm not like a fan of the color orange, but when I see orange, I think of Exodus. Maybe that's why they did it. When we see the color orange, it makes us remember the Exodus. So the beads are much smaller. If you have a gunmetal rosary, they're about the same size and kind of that same quality as well. And it's a bit, what am I going to say? I don't know what word to use besides floppier. The paracord that I have, it's a floppiness to it, whereas on my rugged rosary, it's a little bit more stiff. But I've bought other rugged rosaries for people, and it tends to have the floppiness of these. So, I don't know, maybe I got this earlier on, or it's just the paracord that I had. But you can see the difference in the knots here, the difference in the size. It's just a smaller rosary, and that's not a problem. Now, the best part about the Exodus rosary here is, like rugged rosaries, it has a lifetime guarantee on it. So they said if it ever breaks or anything ever happens to it, they're just write to them and they'll replace it free of charge, which is really nice. So from what I've done with this, praying with this for 3 years, I have not had a single issue with it. It's just a little bit worn looking, probably from oils on my hand and whatnot. So I want to get into detail on the crucifix here. There's the INRI on the top of it. I showed Aiden and Peter, my sons, today, 6 and 5 years old, and they said they really liked the detail on it. And if you turn this around, you can see detail in the wood on it, which is very, very nice. So this will be part of my Batman utility belt now. I'll be carrying this with me during my Exodus. And everybody should be praying a rosary. I say get yourself a good one, because when you tend to spend money on a rosary, a good rosary, you're going to be more apt to pray it. Because you can have an old lady at your church give you a plastic one and you say, oh, how nice. But the thing about that is, if you pray that plastic rosary way more, you pray it every day, and you don't pray one like this at all if you buy one, that plastic rosary is more powerful. It's a better rosary. But the Exodus, the point is to, I think they made it to remember your fraternity, remember your commitment and what you did for the 90-day program. Nobody's going to be perfect during that program. It is very difficult, but it really builds you up, builds that spiritual muscle up. And they really emphasize in their readings of praying the rosary and that it is indeed a manly thing to do. So it's just a reminder whenever you see it. I'm really happy that they picked orange paracord for it, because it definitely, I see orange, I think of Exodus. And I like their little pouch that it comes in. And this is actually what I will intend on carrying it in my pocket. So the rosary is $42 off of their website. They do charge for shipping on it as well. I did a small splurge on Exodus, bought a couple of books and this rosary when they gave a Father's Day coupon code for 20% off the total order. So, but $42 regular pricing on it, plus shipping. I think it's around $50 altogether with the shipping included, United States. So just thought I'd throw this one out there. I haven't seen a review online of this one yet, probably because it's brand new. I definitely think it's worth every penny, and it's easy to carry around. I like it. I love the metal, and it's like it's a mixture between a rugged rosary and a combat rosary. It's like size of a combat rosary bead-wise, but durability of a rugged rosary. So I like that Bishop Sheen Rosaries did a mixture to give us something different, which is really nice. And so if you've been through the Exodus, I recommend one. And if you haven't, I recommend giving a try to the Exodus 90 program next year and build up some spiritual muscle. All right, everyone, thank you very much for watching. And just remember, pray and fast. God bless.